Hello, my beautiful Aries. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all doing well. And if you guys are new here, then welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, welcome back. So guys, we are going to be doing your March mid-monthly reading. It is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate, but everything that you guys need to know about the reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that will be in the description box below. So we're just going to pray and get right into it. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very beautiful Aries, please, for the rest of March. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. Show me Aries energy, please, for the remainder of March. Very clear message with a very clear understanding, please. What's going on for my beautiful Aries? All right, guys, let's see what's going on for you this month. So we have the Hermit. I do feel like there's a situation here, guys, where you guys have been really holding yourselves back, really keeping to yourselves, really keeping quiet, okay? Moving in silence. Tell me about this Hermit, please. Tell me about this Hermit, please. Why is this Hermit here? So we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are dealing with a situation where somebody left you out in the cold, okay? Somebody, you and somebody else have separated. Whether you had to leave them or they had to leave you, we'll look more into it. But I definitely feel like you're kind of dealing with your pain on your own. What is that phrase? Suffering in silence. That's kind of what this feels like to me. It's almost like you guys are just taking some time. Taking some time to get yourselves back together, to recover from a situation. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles, please. Why is this Five of Pentacles here for Aries? So we have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So Aries, I do feel like I do feel like somebody walked away, and it's really weighing heavy on your mind, okay? I'm definitely feeling a little bit of a depressive energy here, especially with the Hermit. We have to be careful. There's a difference between taking some time and, really allowing ourselves to sit in that, depressive energy, okay? But I do feel like you're trying to just deal with the pain. You're trying to deal with, the loss of somebody. And it is a loss. It is a grieving process when we lose somebody, when somebody leaves our life who was a part of it, somebody who means something to us. It is a process. It does take time. So I do feel like somebody has walked away here with this Eight of Cups. And I feel like you're kind of just replaying the situation over and over in your head. I do feel like you're really missing this person, okay? And they're just really weighing heavy on your mind. I definitely feel a huge withdrawn feeling from you while you try to process this. So let's take a look, now that we know the situation, let's take a look at this person's energy towards you in the month of March. What is this person's energy towards Aries for the remainder of March, please? What is this person's energy towards Aries for the remainder of March? So they have the Hermit as well. So I definitely feel like this person is, also keeping to themselves. I feel like this is difficult for them too. We're going to take a look and see more about this, but I feel that's why it's really weighing heavy on you. This person went from being, somebody who was a huge role in your life, somebody who's a huge part of your life, to being totally absent. And in that absence, okay, you can really feel them. You can feel that loss. So tell me about this Hermit. The Page of Swords. This person is wondering about you, though, okay? At the very least, if you guys are on social media together, this is definitely somebody who's checking up on you on their social media. They're seeing what you're doing. They're wondering about you. They could be asking about you. And I feel like you haven't really posted anything. I feel like you're definitely moving in silence here, okay? So this person is really wondering, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're up to. So tell me about this Page of Swords. Why is this Page of Swords here? The King of Wands. So they are wondering if you're, what action you're going to take next. Like, what are you doing from here? Are you going to go out and, offer your love to somebody else? Are you focused on yourself? Like, what are you doing? Like, they have no idea, and they want to, okay? This is definitely a heavy spine kind of energy. How does this person feel about Aries for the rest of March? How does this person feel about Aries for the rest of March, please? The Seven of Swords in the reverse. This person wants to apologize to you. Okay, they are definitely feeling guilty about some things. They definitely want to apologize to you. That's really weighing on their mind. I do think that they are unsure of how you would receive that. So the Page of Pentacles, this is a messenger, okay? I do feel like this person will definitely be reaching out. I definitely feel like there will be communication. This person is going to reach out because they want to apologize. For whatever this is, I feel like this ending, it is difficult on both of you. And I don't know why this person walked away, Aries. Obviously, that's going to be differently, for everyone. Your situations are all different. But this person knows that they were in the wrong, okay? They know what they've done, and they feel guilty about it. They do. They want to apologize with that Seven of Swords in the reverse. What actions will this person be taking towards Aries in the month of March? What actions will this person be taking towards Aries for the remainder of March, please? So we do have the Eight of Swords. I definitely feel like they're going to be communicating because they are very stressed out. They're very overthinking. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. The Five of Swords in the reverse. So they are stressed out. They're trying to figure out how they can come out of this with you. The Five of Swords, it is a very... They know that they hurt you. They know that they betrayed you. They don't know how to come back from it. That's what this energy is. They're stressing out about how they can get back to good with you, okay? How they can come out of this situation. How does this person see Aries through the remainder of March? How do they see Aries? As the Two of Cups. So they recognize the fact that you guys have a deep love for each other, that you guys have a connection. They recognize, and this is a mutually felt connection, okay, with the Two of Cups. So they know that they know how they feel about you, and they know that you feel the same way. So this person definitely does love you. I do feel like they want to fix things with you. They feel like they messed up too bad. They don't know how to come back from this. So tell me how Aries is feeling about this person. How does Aries feel about this person in the month of March for the remainder of March? So we have the Star card. So I feel like you're trying to heal from this, okay? But you do see them as your wish fulfillment, as, somebody that is meant for you. You see them as you want this to work out. You do want them. At one point, this is the person that you thought you were going to spend your life with. How does Aries respond to this person reaching out? How does Aries respond to this person reaching out to them? The Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're going to at least give them, like this is a messenger, it's the same card that they had. I do feel like you're open to hearing what they have to say. I feel like with him holding the ring in his hands like that, it's almost like you're accepting their apology. I do feel like you're open to listening to this person. You're opening to hear what they have to say. I do feel like you are open to accepting their apology if it feels sincere and genuine to you. What actions will Aries be taking towards this person in the month of March? So we have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Swords. So I do feel like you're going to, after this person reaches out, you're going to be spending a little bit of time with yourself, okay? Having conversations with you, your higher self, really taking time to process what they say, taking time to heal from what they say and what has happened. And the Seven of Wands, this is you standing your ground. I think that there are some things, this is definitely a card of conviction, okay? And I think that this person hurting you the way that they has put your wall up a little bit, your guard up a little bit. And that's why I feel like you're taking the time to really process, okay? To really spend time digesting what they have to say and how you feel about it. I don't think you're necessarily going to give them a response right away, okay? And the Seven of Wands, you know what you want. You know what you're worthy of. You know what you won't put up with. It's a very strong sense of conviction here. Tell me more about the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands, please. Why is that energy here? The Five of Pentacles, because you've been really hurt by this person. okay, really hurt by this person. Even they're just in their abandonment, their betrayal, it cut deep, and you are not willing to go through that again. So I think it does make you happy with that Star card and give you a little bit of a sense of healing and a little bit of peace with this apology that they're bringing in. But you definitely still have a wall up. You're definitely still, afraid of getting hurt again. And I definitely feel like you're still going to be a little bit withdrawn, taking time to process and see how you feel about things. What advice do we have for Aries for the remainder of March, please? What advice do we have for Aries for the remainder of March? Any advice for Aries for the remainder of March? So we have the Four of Wands and the Fool card. So I like this. The Four of Wands definitely could be twin flame energy if that is a situation that you guys are in. It does not have to be. It is a coming together. It is a celebration. It is a joining, a merging. It is, commitment. It is family. It's even a marriage card. The Fool card here, this is the energy of needing to take a chance. So your advice is to, be open. And if you feel like they're genuine, okay, Spirit is saying, this is a special union. And you have to be... Don't be so guarded that you miss a second opportunity, that you miss a second chance. Now, if this person isn't genuine, this person hasn't learned any lessons, this person is just going to keep doing it, I feel like you have a really strong intuition. That's why you're taking the time to really process. And I feel like you're taking the time to see if they mean it, okay? You don't have to rush right back into it, but I feel like this is that Four of Swords that you have is about taking the time to see if they're genuine, taking the time to see if they mean what they say, if their actions are going to match up with their words. Whew, a very intense reading for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and grab some oracle cards now and get some confirmation, clarification, and advice for you. Archangels, can I get some confirmation, clarification, and advice for my beautiful Aries, please? Confirmation, clarification, and advice for my beautiful Aries. What messages do we have for my beautiful Aries, please? We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there is a need for both of you to have learned a lesson from this, okay? And to make the changes necessary from that lesson. And there is a need for forgiveness here to be able to really give this a second chance. And even if not to give it a second chance, forgiving for the other person, but also for yourself, because, holding resentments and pain and hatred in our hearts, that really hurts us the most at the end of the day. So forgiving and learning, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So Spirit's saying, there is an opportunity here for you guys to fix this, but it's going to take forgiveness. It's going to take, a learning, and it's going to take really making the changes from the lessons that you both have learned through this connection and situation. So let's get your charms and see what other messages Spirit has for you. Okay, I do like this. So we have the two hearts entwined, and these hearts are opened, okay? So I do feel like there is a possibility for reconciliation. There's a possibility for you guys to really fix this, okay? To have this, you guys be joined together again. But it's going to take openness. It's going to take letting that guard down, being open, being honest, being vulnerable. There's a need for that here. Now, I do feel like there's some people, because you guys have the evil eye protection here. Okay, so there could be people that don't want to see you guys make it. And it could be, bad advice from friends or family, or just, people who have their ulterior motives. So you guys just be really cautious of that. Not everybody's going to want to see you get what you want. Not everybody's going to want to see you succeed and be happy, okay? And unfortunately, it's sad that people are like that, but that is just the case. So there's a need for that. And to clear yourself of that kind of energy, definitely sage, take long baths, okay? The water will help cleanse and clear your energy as well, especially if you want to do like salt baths, okay? That'll really help remove any kind of evil eye energy from you. And then there's talismans and things as well. Now, I do feel like that we have the snowflake. This connection is very unique, okay? And I feel like that. I'm hearing like one of a kind, just like a snowflake. And you are very drawn to this person because of the uniqueness, because I feel like you've never had a connection with anybody else like you have with this person. And I do feel like you guys could have a love of music, or maybe one of you do. But I do feel like that's a way that you guys communicate with each other, or maybe you guys share new artists with each other, or maybe you guys tell each other how you feel through songs. Maybe you hear a song that reminds you of them and you send it to them, or vice versa. But the music symbol here, I feel like there's something with that for some of you out there. And then we have the star card, representing wishes coming true, representing healing, okay? And I do feel like that is the energy that we talked about. So there is possibility here, okay? It is going to be work. It's going to take openness, honesty, letting the walls down, forgiveness, but I do feel like it's very possible for you. So let's get your angel messages. Archangels, as you watch over and you guide my beautiful Aries through the remainder of March, what messages do you have for them? As you watch over and guide my beautiful Aries through the remainder of March, what messages do you have for them? All right, let's see what we got for you. The first one that flew out. To make your decision, ask yourself, which brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me further away from it? So for those of you who aren't sure what to do, aren't sure how to handle it, there's a need for you guys to go within, to talk to your higher self. Sometimes what we want is not always what's best for us. Our soul is always going to want what's best for us. Our higher self always wants what's best for us. So if you feel really torn, that's one question to ask yourselves. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So they don't want you to give up faith. They don't want you to give up hope. They're telling you that even though it looks bleak right now, even though you can't see how a positive can come from this, have faith because it's coming. You just can't see it quite yet. All right, guys, I hope that this resonates for you. If it does, please let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes those can resonate more than your sun sign does, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. If you guys want to be notified for our monthlies, mid-monthlies, and weeklies, you can hit the notification bell, and that way when they're uploaded, you can go check them out. Most importantly, if you guys want personal prayers for any reason at all, you can put the little prayer emoji in the comments below, and I do go through and I will pray for you. And I do ask that if you guys see somebody else with a prayer emoji in the comments, that you do shoot up a prayer for them real quick too. Let's be a beautiful support and a community for one another, okay? So if you guys like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Until next time.